Hi, I'm mxmtoon and I'm painting the Mona Lisa for Deezer. I actually started mxmtoon as an art project, which is why it says toon in it, because I originally wanted to draw cartoons as the reason I would get well known online. Clearly that's not what ended up happening. I ended up doing music full time, but I used to paint a lot and now I don't. So this is gonna be interesting. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I don't have a lot of faith in myself, but we're gonna try. I just drew like little cartoon images. I even ended up getting commissions from certain accounts for like profile pictures. So I was like doing really well for a 13-year-old. So, but yeah, it didn't end up lasting very long. We're in Paris right now, which has one of the most famous paintings known in all of world history. I think the Mona Lisa is like a standpoint of something that people around the world come together so that way they can appreciate it in person. And when I was writing the song, it was this question in my mind of, wow, how great would it be if you were a piece of art that everybody looked at and was like admiring and would fly around the world to see? And I don't want to be a piece of art that people fly around the world to see because I think that's a lot of pressure, but how nice is the thought? And so I wanted to make a song about being able to see yourself as art the same way that people see her as art. Oh, this is... You're gonna see how it turned out. I had brought in this concept. I was like, I'd really love to pay respect to artists inside of writing worlds and inside of like the actual art world outside of just music in a song, like talking about Van Gogh or talking about Frida Kahlo or talking about Shakespeare, talking about Leonardo da Vinci. And so the Mona Lisa came up as that conversation because she's clearly the first woman you think of when you think of art. I definitely was really influenced by other indie pop artists. I mean, Rex Orange County has always been a really big inspiration for me personally in my own art and continues to be. And, you know, I think I've just been listening to a lot of female pop artists too, and their inspiration has been super kind of pivotal in my own making of music lately, just because I feel like in the last year, I've focused more heavily on telling my experience and stories as a woman in music and as a young woman trying to find her voice. And so Mona Lisa is definitely inspired as like an anthem for young women listening to music. It's so fascinating to look back on the history of just like women in art specifically and seeing how we have been portrayed and visualized through things like portraiture or music or arts or plays or whatever it is. And I mean, all of those things have definitely had an impact on me in some way and kind of understanding how to portray my own self in the landscape of social media and through music. Yeah. It's so hard to focus while I'm also painting. I think I actually look to movies more as kind of the way that I understand things. I mean, Wes Anderson is definitely a director that I really loved all his movies, and I just think they're so whimsical and fun, and I've always played like a really big inspiration in the way that I hopefully can kind of create a visual world. You can't paint a masterpiece in 10 minutes, but I would say that this is more impressive than I actually thought it was going to be. So you'll see in a second. I'm getting there. I feel like it's the best feeling ever when you're done with the show and you can like process what you just did and understand that like all those people were singing along with you and celebrating your music and like enjoying it. I don't know if anything matches up with that. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm just about finished here. I'm putting on the final touches. Oh my gosh, okay. I've got it. I did it. I painted the Mona Lisa. Okay. All right, the big reveal. Okay, I think I can slide it this way. Whoa, don't move. She doesn't want to leave. Okay, are you ready for this?
It's amazing.
Do you think Da Vinci would be proud?
Definitely.
This is my masterpiece. I'll frame her. Yeah. Woohoo! Oh my gosh.